Hey Lila. This week we're going to look at some very slow motion transitions for Here Comes the Sun so we can really get this tune polished up. The first two I thought, let me just get this in place here, that I thought might be good were both of the A chords. Because the beginning is pretty doable. Seems like you have this one. That's mostly just a ring finger. So that change. So it's going to be from your ring and pinky to, I make it like this with my middle finger on the D string and my ring finger on the G. So to see exactly where things move. So I would do it like this, where I'd have, first I'd just watch my ring finger, kind of trace it. So like while it's moving, it makes an arc through the air, right? Because unless you're dragging it, it's going to make a little arc. So you just want to try to relax it and have it make the most efficient arc. Yep, and your middle finger, if you have it down, that's fine. If not, that's okay too. But it's going to end up right above it. So not too much movement, maybe just, if you have it down here, just one string. So pretty easy chord transition actually, once you kind of get the fingers in place. So I would just start like that. Notice if there's any wrist, like I'm doing a little bit of a tilt this way to accommodate those two fingers. That's more flat. Tilts just a little bit. So once you feel like you got it really knocked, then you can go. And just back and forth or strum. A few times. Try to keep your fingers really relaxed and empty during the transitions, so no holding of tension there, just real relaxed. Once you feel like that's all comfortable, see if you can do maybe you can just loop that part. So right when I hit that open B, I'm kind of trying to reproduce that very slow matrix like movement that we were working on. And then just either with your metronome or just by ear, try to just keep gradually. Speed it up. That's kind of how I work on chord changes. changes. I felt like that one got better just in that little bit. So I'd work on that one, and then the next one would be back here. That one. So this is the A7 for the second phrase, that ends the second phrase. This way, usually I make it with my middle finger on top, but for this tune, it's just an easier transition to do index, middle, like that. You can grab it much easier. So same thing, you're gonna be like this. So I would start with the middle finger. It's got the big move all the way down to there. Now for this G, I would not have my middle finger planted, because you're not playing that note anyways. And that way you can really kind of cheat it towards where it needs to be. You could get it right there, but you have to go that far. So just middle finger and pinky, and then watch that middle finger from kind of wherever it is naturally. Try to cheat it down a little bit without adding tension. And then place, and add the first finger. So with this one, I got a kind of a flat wrist here and then a little turn. Same as with the last chord to kind of accommodate. So I just do it back and forth a bunch of times. I'm doing both at the same time now because it was pretty easy movement, but you can start with one and add the second one. And then just like the other one, once you get it, try to keep everything nice and smooth. Watch the arcs, make sure nothing's poking out weird. Good. So then I would try to do it in context. It's a little trickier when you're playing it, because to get from that pinky smooth, you gotta lift up that pinky right when that middle finger makes it there. So just loop that, speed it up a little. That's it. So that's two of the tougher changes, and that's kind of the way to go. Start with the slow matrix, really be aware of each finger, and then just increase the speed a little bit, and then put it into context. Hopefully that helps you iron out some of the rough spots. Yeah, I think that's enough. have fun, Lila. Let me know if you have any questions about it, but I think you got it. I'll see you next week. Take care.